Okay, hi and welcome to the tutorial about how to install and how to use Arma-Sync on our Arma-Life.com. So let's start off by going to the forums and making an account. So basically I made an account, but you will have a sign up button over here. Do so. And after you're done with that, you can download the mod pack. Okay, the only link you have to worry about is Google Drive. You open that up. You click download and then you click download anyway, and it's gonna start downloading 12 gigabytes of add-ons or more depending on when you download it. For now it's 12 gigabytes for me. So now what we're gonna want to is download Arma Sync. There you go, the first result should be Armaholic. You scroll all the way over here, you download it. I'm not gonna do so because I have it, and then you should install it. Okay, perfect. So after you downloaded the mod pack, what you should do is go to your downloads or just open it up straight away. There you go. It should look like this. No matter if you're using 7-zip or WinRAR, the next step is the same basically. So you need to go to your Arma installation directory, and if you don't know where it is, then you go to Arma 3 in Steam, click right click, click properties, click local files and browse local files. There you go, that's what you need. Then you go back to the RAR you just opened, you copy that path, you click extract to, you paste that here, and then you click OK. It should go through and extract the folder over here. It should be over here, and you're halfway done. So what you want to do now is open up Arma 3. Well, you don't click play, but you're just gonna go here. I'm gonna remove my mod, and that's the screen you're gonna have. So you're gonna click local mod, add local mod, and you basically click in here, and on this screen you click select folder. It's gonna detect Arma-Life Metropolis mod. Okay, that's the launcher done. After you installed Arma Sync, you want to open it up. The first time you open it up, it's gonna ask you about default Arma 3 directory. So you just give them that path, and you select either Arma 3 64-bit exe or the normal one. Then it should let you go through. It didn't ask me because I already had it set up. You click into repos next, and you're not gonna have this for you, but basically what you need to do is click that link once again, and depending whenever you're in Europe or US, you need to copy that link. Okay, so you still don't have this, so you click plus and you paste in that link here. You don't edit any of those, and you just click import after pasting that link. It will fill out every single field, and you should click just OK. I'm gonna cancel because I already done it. You want to select Arma-Life Metropolis next and connect to it with this button. You're not gonna have this error more than likely, I just goofed. Okay, so now you should check for your add-ons, because if you don't do this, if you download the add-ons straight away, it's gonna want to download the whole 12 gigabytes of add-ons again. So you need to check for add-ons, and I'm gonna be back whenever that's finished. Okay, so after that's finished, you're gonna more than likely have some files to update. If there's a warning sign beside Arma-Life, it's good. It means that it detected the add-on and there's some files to update. So basically to update now, you don't click this again, you check that add-on. It's gonna show you how much of an update it's gonna be downloading, and you click the start button. It's gonna start downloading the add-ons. Now it's gonna show you how long it's gonna take. It's gonna show you how many users are now connected to Arma-Life and updating. It should take rather quickly. As you can see, for me it's gonna be under 9-10 minutes with 2 gigabytes, and that is why you use Drive for downloading the whole mode and you use the Arma Sync just for updates. So I'm gonna be back once that finishes once again, and we're gonna continue with TeamSpeak setup. So after you're done, it's gonna tell you you have finished downloading it, and it's gonna check the files once again, but this time it's gonna be much quicker. There you go, it checked the files and it told us that we are up to date. So that's great. We can now close down Arma Sync. We are done here. Next step is to set up TeamSpeak. So you basically download the TeamSpeak 3 and that's the link to it. You can just Google it and you will get it yourself. No point in me giving you the link. So after you downloaded it, you need to open it up at least once and update it if you want. Don't update it if you don't want to. You should be already on the latest version. So TeamSpeak is gonna look like this. If you opened it at least once, that's great. We need now to install the Task Force Radio plugin. So to do so, once again you go back to the Arma 3 directory, but if you closed it already and don't remember how to open it up again, go to Arma 3, Properties, Local Files, Browse Local Files. There you go. We go to the mod pack, we go to TeamSpeak, and we install, if you're above 3.1, which most likely you are, install that one. If you are on older version of TeamSpeak, install that one. More than likely, you're just gonna need this one. There you go. It's gonna look like this. You just click install, yes, and it's gonna ask us to restart our TeamSpeak client. Perfect. So that's off our heads. Now we can go and connect to the server. I'm gonna mute my desktop sounds first because it's gonna load. Okay, so if you want to connect to a server, you click connections, connect over here. And you can see I already have the IP typed in. I'm gonna have it in the guide itself. You need to choose an RP name that matches your forum name, and you click connect. As you can see, I'm connected. You will be placed in the welcome lobby, and don't worry, you will not be heard here by anyone. You need to move to waiting for support then to get your member role. After you're gonna be here, you wait for support, and support is gonna then move you into one of the channels. You kindly ask them that you wish to have your member role. They're gonna ask you about for your forum profile link, so give them to it. Give them it, and we got one more thing to do on TeamSpeak, is to check whenever we actually have Task Force Radio installed. So basically click on yourself, and you can see this. Basically that says that you have Task Force Radio installed. The version of it, everybody is running, most of the people are running on that version, and it shows whenever you connect it to the server, whenever you're playing Arma 3, what's the version, and Honestly, you have no fucking idea what it is. Okay, uh, so that's that's mostly it. You can now connect to the server, assuming you have the role. If you don't have the role, you cannot connect to the server, and you have to wait for staff to give it to you. So if you wanna join the server, you are free to change to this channel, which is called joining server. And each time you want to join, you need to be on TeamSpeak and connected to the server. It doesn't really matter in what channel you are, but when you start connecting, you need to be in that server, not the channel, in that server altogether. So now we want to connect. Open up Arma, and we want to go to mods. We want to select this mod as the active mod, and we want to click simply play. I'm gonna go back when the Arma actually opens, so it's gonna take a minute. And as you can see, I am in game. We got one last thing to do, and it's to create our profile in Arma. You need to click new. You need to change your player name to the RP name you have. You can select your face. There's plenty of faces. Classes, they don't really matter because you're gonna be spawned with odd ones, and your voice and pitch. The name should match whatever you have in your in your forum or TeamSpeak and TeamSpeak name. So for me it's Marcus Russo, and then you are free to connect. If you want to connect, click this, click over here, and it's more than likely gonna ask you whenever you want to agree to BattleEye. Click yes. It's an anti-cheat and you cannot connect otherwise. Maximum number of players has been reached. So unfortunately for me, I'm not gonna be able to show off this step. It's gonna throw me back to menu. That's too bad. Basically, what happens next is you connect to the server and it's gonna ask you which faction do you want to join. You're gonna select civilian, you're gonna scroll to a free slot, you're gonna take that slot and you're gonna click OK. Once you're in the game, the TeamSpeak plugin will automatically move you to the correct channel, and that's it. You are in the game. Congrats.